I am not in the camp of equating agents with digital workers, right? Because to me, the fundamental characteristic of a worker is that they are working. And we go back to basic economics. Like there couldn't be a podcast where I don't bring this up, right? But in economics, there's something called the principal agent problem of economics, right? Which is if you don't design the contract well, the agent, and this is an economic agent, not the AI agent, the agent might work on their own self-interest, as they will, to the detriment of the principal who hired the agent in the first place, right? Where I lean into this is that AI agents don't have they are not part of the same social contract that we have as humans. If I hire an intern, right, and that intern starts doing things, and that intern makes a mistake, right, that intern first of all is coachable, right? I can right, but that intern has a motivation to improve, and that they are not going to compromise their own they're not going to compromise their own existence, right, by making mistakes repeatedly. At least as of now, agents don't do that. Agents just do, right? And the problem is if you create bad instructions, right, they will do. So I don't like the workers as agents comparison, because we are implicitly assuming things about a worker that I don't know translates to an autonomous software agent. Tom, you're going to say something.
Do children grow up with the understanding that they should always seek to improve themselves and stop making mistakes for the good of the business, or is it a learned behavior?
It's a learned behavior.
And if it's a
Mhm.
learned behavior, why can't we teach an agent to do that?
Because agents are not teachable, right? We like the best we have for agents right now, right, is context engineering on top of a foundation model LLM that is probabilistic, right? There's some level of memory, maybe, but do we have there? As far as I can see, there aren't many teaching processes for LLMs. Let me teach you what, and then you behave that way. We may even we may give it we may teach it tactical operational things about our company. Here is the company. Here is the Jira board that you're going to use for filing tickets. Here is the list of procedures, right? But we're not teaching it to. It's your job to be respectful of company policies. It's your job to support your human workers. We're not giving them those instructions. We're being very tactical about what we're teaching them. We're not teaching them ethics.
So my experience is a lot of these learn just from the jobs we give them. They do pull out, you give them tasks, and then the better ones, right? The real agents, not just the generative AI stuff. There is a persistence at that. But, Fernando, my response to what you're saying is don't shoot the messenger or don't blame, whose fault is that? Is it the agent's fault? No, it's our fault. Because and I've seen this, and I've seen it in helping some of our people here at Techstrom start using AI. They tend to think very tactical. I'm gonna give the AI 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 things I want you to do. They're very tactical, they're very structured, they're very narrow. I tell my people, develop a relationship with your AI. Tell it what kind of music you like and ask it what it thinks about that or stuff. Learn to have more of a you've gotta treat these digital workers or whatever you wanna call them. I realize they're cattle, not pets, but I think when you just tailor it to these things, don't be surprised when all it knows is these things.
That's the thing. Like I'm amazed and I'm very optimistic about how we've developed capabilities to take on higher levels of automation.